guys, it's Margaret, and I am bringing you a video today about how to make a square, I can't do it, square image for your listings. There are a couple of ways to do this. First of all, I use my phone to take photos, and on the iPhone that I have, there is a square choice, which automatically makes the photo square, which is what I use most of the time. Sometimes I forget and I get busy and I realize I forgot. Or sometimes I use my square, but I'm zoomed in so close that it still needs a little bit of adjustment. So that's my first point. And then secondly, if that happens and you forget, like I do, or you don't have the iPhone and your phone, I don't know what Androids and others have, if they have those features or not, but plan B, which is what I use sometimes, is I will go to Picmonkey, which is they have a free version. Let me start it again. Oh, it's editing my stuff. They have a free version. I do pay for it. It's super cheap for the year. I use it all the time, and I can write it off on my taxes because I use it for work. So, for example, here you can see I have this false graph pie bird, and here the image looks fine, but my thumbnail image does not sit in my assigned square, which bothers me. So even though I took my photos with the square feature on my phone, I want to edit him to make him fit in my thumbnail. So I'm going to take this, I'm just clicking on him and I'm dropping and dragging and dropping him onto my desktop. I will bring him over here. Now on Picmonkey, to create a square image, you'll hover over design and then slide down over here to square, and it will automatically pop up a square for you. To drop in a photo, I'm coming to this butterfly, and this gives you all kinds of little pictures, but here you can drop in your own. This is where I'm coming at my picture. I drop in my own, and now here he is. And I can make him as large or small as I like. So I make sure, I put him kind of in the middle with a bit of a frame around him. And the reason I do that, I know it might look a little smaller than I would really want, is that on my thumbnail, I can adjust it to the exact size that I want. So I will save him out, untitled. You can go to my desktop. And then I will come over here, edit my photos. I'm just going to delete that one. See, he doesn't fit. He doesn't fit. Delete that one, and then I'm going to come and drop in my one that I adjusted. I only really do this for my thumbnail, and I will explain why in just a moment. So here you see him. He looks pretty good. I'm going to adjust my thumbnail just to make sure. Here's where I can zoom him in and move him around a little bit so he's centered if I want. Maybe I don't want. So as you can see, the rest of them are not fitting into that little thumbnail box, but the reason I don't really go back and mess with them is this. I will show you. On the listing, once you're in the listing view, let me go show you from the shop view so you can see now he's lined up, so he looks better, he fits. Once I come into my listing view and select my photo like this, now it fits. So even though when you looked at it, when it was edited in the edit mode, it looked like things were chopped off. That was just because it was showing you, if you chose this image for the thumbnail, this is how it would appear. But when I have my actual listing going, they show up just fine. So yay. I also do this, let me show you one that's on a black background because let me find one. I should have pulled one up already for you. Because you can adjust the color of, like, here we go. See, it's barely fitting in there. So I can adjust the color of the square background. So let me get back over here. I want to use this one now. It looks fine now, but when I'm on my thumbnail, it's just barely in there and the bottom's kind of cut off. Same thing on this one. So when I come over here to this square, it doesn't have to stay a white background. I can create a black background or whatever color I've got. Let's say, I have shot it on a blue or red or whatever. I can create my background to match, which is what I really, really like. So now I can come back in, click on my butterfly, drop in my own picture, which here it is. And now I can adjust, you know, let's say my blue or my black is not the same black. If you're really, really nitpicky about it, you can drop it down to kind of to the point where you want, you know, I don't know if it'll let me apply. There's a way, I don't know if it will let me do it on this one, where you can drop. There's like a little dropper tool that you can grab the exact color that you want. If you are that nitpicky, I am not usually that nitpicky about things. So I'm going to apply the black background. I'm going to squeeze you down a little bit to give a little bit of a border around it. Save that out. I'm going to apply that. Yes, yes, I'll replace it. And then I can come here and edit that to put in my new image. There you are, untitled, that's you. Coming back. And again, they appear to be chopped off because that is what they would look like if they were chosen to be the thumbnail. So now, yes, my blacks are not 100% matching, but I don't think it's going to create that much of a stir on the Etsy. Oh my gosh, her image is not quite the same color. So let's see how it looks lined up with everybody else. Was he on the second page or the third page? There it is. So it looks pretty good, I think. You can see here there's one that I did, and I didn't get the blacks to match up, and that kind of bothers me. But that's okay, that's okay. For the most part, you see where I'm coming from. So that is an option if you do not have the square tool on your on your phone to create those square photos, or if you have one that you did use the square, like this one, and it's chopped off in the thumbnail. Take it over to Picmonkey, drop it in, and fix it up, make it look pretty. All right. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope this video helps you improve your listings, your photos, so that you can get more sales. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and go out and enjoy yourselves. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.